to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we feature Jeremiah Samuel, a youth who sent a 1-year-old baby to Dover Cat. There are three things that we do not condone on this channel. Number one, no man should touch a woman without her consent. Number two, we do not condone sending females to Dovercat. Number three, we do not condone sending minors to Dovercat. It's a tip. We Gazana do. Gazana. Oh, if you are new to the channel, please remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like these. It is alleged that one Jeremiah Samuel took one of his baby cousins to a neighbor's yard, and the man held the baby by its head, and he used a sharp object to make sure that a red substance was coming out. One resident asked him why he did such an act, and he said that he was making a sacrifice. You see, Jeremiah is someone's son, someone's nephew, someone's brother. So we don't want to come in here and act like we are better than Jeremiah. But what he did was totally wrong. How can you pick up your relative, carry that relative out, and do such an act to that relative? No, sir. It have some youths in St Vincent going around playing mad men, but you don't see them forcing themselves in front of vehicles. You don't see them sending themselves to Dovecat, but they are sending others to Dovecat. They are pelting things at others, beating others up. You see, not all of them are innocent. Some of them are playing tricks because they remember to eat. They remember to use the toilet. They remember that they want a strong rum and a cigarette though. So how can they play they don't remember when they commit acts of violence? You see, I have a friend who's a known madman, and he's not pretending. He goes and gets his injection, and at the end of the month, he collects his poor relief. But when you ask him if he is crazy or lazy, he says both of them. When we talk about these topics, we have to be really careful because there are people who go into a phase, something that is called depression. So they are not like the pretenders. Sometimes they take on things very easy. You know, everyone's brain is not the same. Not everyone can handle pressure. A big, young, strong man like Jeremiah. We could have caused this. The boy could have go look and work, get a nice girlfriend, and make Tuliko you. It have some youths, they don't want to work, so they come on the block with the green substance. And some of these green substances are full with chemical. Some of them, they call it the medical substance. And another one, they call it the local. Some of them are even bush substance. So as they put it through their mouth, it flies through their brain, and it makes them abnormal. Big ups to the Bobo Jet them from Chateaubriand straight back to Fancy. The man them will plant up the real thing. I came across an article where Grandel Canny was saying, how could his client be charged $7,000 for shake off? You know what is shake off? Shake off a green substance when man now want. Too much a bush, too much a seed, a shake off. Plenty boy a bun shake off, and them never realize. So Grand Canal was expressing his views because a client of his was caught with some green substance. But he was given a fine of $7,000. And Grand Canal wondered, how can you fine a man for $7,000? And they are saying that they can register the legal way, but only two men across the island of St Vincent is making a profit from the legal way. One time, me de panayans and siamana bonantiang, and I'll me here, see the fire. He never knows that they're not good. That I feel like a man and woman tree. You know what I respect about a lot of youths across the island is that a lot of them don't use the white substance. It is alleged that Jeremiah was hooked on harder substance, but no one knew what it was. A lot of people are still trying to come to grips why Jeremiah did what he did. Because they are saying that a baby is the most loving creature in the world. When the baby is born, everyone wants to hold the baby and put some baby oil on the baby's skin. Some babies smell so good you can smell the aroma from far away. The mothers want to buy the most expensive Pampers from Huggies straight along the line. When I was a boy, there was always competitions in other towns and villages. They used to say, who has the whitest diapers on the line? Those are the ones who can wash really good. Because you see, diapers are not easy to wash. Some people used to use bleach and put blue. And if you really wanted to prove that for real, you would see the whiteness on the line looking like the wings of an angel. You see, right now, it seems like the prisons got so. It is making persons wonder if it's because it is split into two between His Majesty's prisons and the Belial Correctional Facility. You see, for back in a pepper and dumpling them days, and a boy touch a jail upon a crime like that. Bop, 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 bop. Bed lot like rain. A long time ago, from the time he entered the cell, clocks, one bunk of board and knock out that immediately. And if him get up again, a clocks, whole night a big clocks. And if he came across men like Trevor Lambkin and Chrome, what a night it would have been. It would have been real rocky. I have a friend who was in the prisons several years ago, and he said that a youth came in, and every time you'd ask the men for a smoke of an empire, and they gave him. But it got overbearing because he always used to ask and ask and ask, until one day one of the men decided to ask him for something in return. And when he refused, clocks, one bunk board, and they had him by his feet and put him in the cell, and they serviced him whole night. Like when the man donkey misbehaves when he sees a female donkey. It was heavy groaning all night. Some of the real authentic bad men said that they wanted to help. But you see, when you licky, things are going to happen. Remember the man them don't want him, man. But him play licky. What peace of empire, yeah, so. Peace of empire, this. You know, must expect you have to pay for that. It is alleged that talks were being held to send Jeremiah for an evaluation. But some are saying after the first choke, you won't return to normal. You see, there are people who will say eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But we don't believe in that kind of justice. We believe in forgiveness and rehabilitation. We leave all judgments to the man above. At Andola Stories, we want to say condolences to the little youth and his family. It was such a sad situation.